I'm going to tell you a story about a soldier who stole a Department of Defense prescription pad and wrote it out all over Fayette. I need to find a way to break through this shadow ban and talk to you about Major Jason Watson. So let me tell you about my ex and what he did and the minimal punishment he got compared to Jason Watson and the years in prison he's about to face. Please share this. I'm being suppressed to hell and back. One thing you guys might not know about me is that I was married to a soldier in the 82nd Airborne Division. We were very young. We were homeless. He ended up going airborne because the recruiter told him he would get extra money in his paycheck. He had no idea what it was. Fast forward a couple of years, he hurt his back on a night jump. He was going to be going to Ranger School, and this fucked everything up. And the military doctors prescribed him Oxycontin. This was during OIF, OEF. So what they were doing was just putting Band-Aids on all these soldiers that were broken. Have some Oxys. Go off to war. That's not what happened with my husband, though. And I found out because I was in Womack having a medical procedure and the Army Criminal Investigative Division showed up and arrested him. Why? Because he stole a Department of Defense prescription pad. Yeah. Not only stole that prescription pad, he then wrote out the prescriptions all over Fayetteville. Stay with me. This has to do with Major Watson. This man went and forged, I think it was something like 30 prescriptions. Thousands of Oxycontin, working with other soldier riggers, and they're the ones who pack parachutes. They were all high. Now when all this came out, they didn't want it to come out. So what did they do? They shoved it under the rug because they didn't want Stars and Stripes and everybody else to find out what was going on at their elite base. Big chunk of the soldiers were getting high as fuck for anything that wouldn't come on a panel. So my ex was trafficking Oxycontin to soldiers, stole a Department of Defense prescription pad, filled it out all over Fayetteville, and you know what he got? 30 days. 30 days in the brig, and he didn't even get a dishonorable discharge. He got general other than honorable. He passed from an overdose in 2016. We were divorced at the time. I've seen the lengths that the military will go to try to protect soldiers, protect their reputation. They're making an example of Major Watson. They're absolutely making an example of him because the military can do one or two things. They can hide it and sweep it under the rug, or they can put it on front page news so everybody knows. And they are trying to make an example of Major Watson so the rest of the soldiers don't do it. They were just trying to hide what my ex did to keep up reputation. So trying something different to get Major Watson's story out there because they're suppressing everything that I post about him. So maybe this little story time will make it to the FYP. Please engage on this so we can try to push this to the FYP because what Major Watson did was follow his oath. He kept the oath that he made when he enlisted. And he's being sent to prison for it. This is outrageous and everybody should be talking about it. I've made dozens of posts about Major Watson and every single one has been suppressed. So help me get this out. Follow for more news on the Zio Spin. Try to keep the story times